And before we move on, mate, I want to go to my underappreciated form of the week. And it's to a club at Fulham that at times I take the criticism we don't give enough love to, we don't give enough airtime to. Obviously, it's not that often that they're the main game, so we don't always get a chance to see them. But I want to point to their manager, mate, Marco Silva. You talk about managers, and I remember sitting down. We sat down with him in the summer series before a ball was kicked, and Mitrovic was going. The Saudi thing was on. He didn't know what was happening. He didn't have money to spend. He was talking. He was talking himself about whether he was going to leave to go to Saudi. He said to us, Rob, and I remember his words where we were 2 weeks before the end of the season. He said, "We are nowhere near ready, prepared for the start of this season." But he had to go with what he went with. Raul Jimenez came into the football club as somebody who could help them. I've always thought, and I still consider Marco Silva to be a very good Premier League manager. I think he's had difficult circumstances. I don't think once or twice he's maybe helped himself with some of the decisions or ways he's gone about things, but I just believe with the right group of people, with the right support, and I'm not talking spending hundreds of millions, but bringing in key players, I still think he's a very, very good manager there, mate. And I don't think he gets enough credit. They're nowhere near the relegation. They go to Manchester United. I mean, yesterday they go to Manchester United. And I know United's tactic was, after Maguire's equalised the Bassi goal, then let's go for it. But at 1-1, Fulham might have been happy, like, that's a great point away from home. No, he gets Traore on. Traore runs down the side, squares it across to Iwobi, and they get the goal. And I still think Marco Silva has got lots of upside and is one of those managers who we overlook now. We're looking at all the new ones and people overseas and Marco Silva is a very, very capable coach. And Fulham is a football club that doesn't get enough attention.
I like it, mate. I like it because, again, when a manager and a club sit in the middle and they don't get too far towards the European, they don't come too far, it's off our kind of immediate story radar. And Fulham have done that. And when you look at their team, I've just got their team up. I mean, it's not a great looking squad. It's not a great looking team. He does amazing with in some ways an average set of players. Timothy Castagne was at Leicester City. Anthony Robinson's a good solid left back, not a world beater. Andreas Pereira's released from Man United, not deemed to be good enough. Alex Iwobi's jumped around the league a little bit. And Muniz up front. This is the new guy playing up front, where Raul didn't work out very well. Harry Wilson, of course, has jumped around a little bit. Former Liverpool guy. I mean, they have. Bernd Leno sort of kicked out of Arsenal. So it is a squad that we could be saying, God, they struggle and they're going to fight relegation. Not been in the picture. Smart manager, good manager, experienced manager now. He's been around English football a long, long time, Marco Silva. Sometimes gets a little fired up and he's a little prickly sometimes in interviews. Yeah. But I think it's a good shout. He's done an excellent job and we can't study every team and talk thoroughly about every team on the podcast, Rob. We'll be here for days. But I know what you mean, and I apologise to Fulham fans that we don't maybe feature them enough because there's so many stories to go on in this league that we feel that we have to hit. But so it's a good mention of a good club in a lovely part of London. There's a good place to play, even though the last time I went there I got elbowed in the face and split my lip right down here. Apart from that, love playing at the Cottage. And the manager's doing a great job. So good show, mate. Good one.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.